But let's start the hour away from the continent, where China's head of state has delivered a speech at a conference commemorating the 40th anniversary of China's economic reforms. In his speech, Xi Jinping reviewed the progress China has made in the last 4 decades. CGTN's Zoyun has the details.
Poverty is not socialism. We must keep abreast of the times. At the start of Xi Jinping's speech, he recalled Comrade Deng Xiaoping's guide for the reform and opening up policy that began 4 decades ago. At the third plenary session of the 11th CPC Central Committee, China has made the decisions to shift the focus onto economic development. That was a historic moment, and massive changes have taken place since then.
After the party's 16th National Congress, Chinese Communists made the overall plan for building socialism with Chinese characteristics, centered around ensuring and improving people's well-being, promoting social fairness and justice. Since the 18th Party Congress, we have introduced more than 1,600 reform initiatives, cracked many hard nuts, and navigated through dangerous currents.
President Xi summarized the progress and achievements made during the 4 decades. He pointed out that China has remained committed to environmental protection and to the great cause of peaceful reunification of the motherland. Xi Jinping said that in the past 40 years, continued efforts have been made to strengthen and improve party leadership.
No tolerance has been shown in the crackdown on corruption. The anti-corruption campaign has delivered a crushing victory. The revolutionary tempering has made our party the backbone of the Chinese people and Chinese nation, always at the forefront of the times.
40 years' experience has become the guide for the future. Xi Jinping called for enriching and growing such assets through further reform and opening up. He adds that a new form of international relations featuring win-win cooperation should be continued.
China would never pursue development at the cost of others' interests, nor will China ever give up its own legitimate rights and interests. China pursues its national defense policy that is defensive in nature, and China's development poses no threat to any other country.
Xi Jinping said that China is now at a point similar to the sailing to the midstream river. As the going gets tough, we must press ahead, and there's no turning back.
Turning China into a great modern socialist country and achieving national rejuvenation is like a relay race in which the baton is passed down from generation to generation.
Meanwhile, 100 people were given the title Pioneer of Reform for their outstanding contributions to their lines of work. Also, 10 foreigners from important fields have received the Friendship Awards for their contributions to China's reform. China's reform and opening up in the past 4 decades has left an incredible chapter in history. Moreover, the country's commitment to further open up, as well as the new policies and guidelines mapped out this time, will enable the country to make new achievements and also make new contributions to the world in the years ahead. So, CGTN reporting from the Great Hall of the People, Beijing.
Now, in response to that speech at the 40-year anniversary of China's economic reform program, Dr. Yonas Adaye has commented. He's an international relations expert from Ethiopia. This is his view on the benefits of trade with China.
When you have this road and belt initiative, it brings people together, cultures together, and it develops understanding among the people. That's extremely important. The terms of trade, as I said already, is not exploitative. It's not exploitation, but to my understanding, it is a give and take. It is for the benefit of both countries, because as I always hear from your President Xi Jinping, that we have common destiny for human common good. So that being the case, then the trade is expected to deal with, of course, China and other partners on equal basis.